Mary Valdovinos. She's going to rock the house with her speech on the power of second chances in community. Bring it home.
When you look at me, you probably wouldn't think I was once known as inmate number 2548214. And if you knew me growing up, you definitely wouldn't have seen it coming either. I was a straight-A student. I played sports, I danced, I was accepted into Yale University. It seemed as though everything I touched I excelled at. But one choice derailed it all. As a teen, in a moment of vulnerability, the day I tried heroin was the day I was introduced to the devil himself. My life spiraled fast. Within months, I was a full-blown IV heroin addict. I was boosting to survive, arrested multiple times, and eventually started selling drugs. I was no longer just destroying my life. I was fueling destruction in the lives of others. I overdosed more than once, and I still remember rising from the ground, gasping for air. No light, no epiphany, just emptiness. And honestly, I didn't care if I died. I was living to die. I was eventually arrested by the DEA. My last incarceration was for violating my probation because I couldn't stay clean. And the prosecutor said to the judge that I was hopeless, that I was beyond help, and that they had exhausted all of their government resources trying to help me. And I stood there thinking, she's wrong. But I also wondered how many other people hear that same lie, that they're worthless, and that they're beyond help and out of chances. That was the turning point for me. I went into prison and hit my final bottom. I kicked my 12-year drug addiction cold turkey. I then came home and rebuilt my life. And I want to be clear, no one is beyond help. No resource is ever wasted on a human life. Services exist to support people and to remind them that they are worthy and they can start again. Because if I could do it, anyone can. But my story can't just be my story. It has to be multiplied. Because if we don't invest in people who've made mistakes, if we don't educate them and believe in them, then how can we move forward in life? If we don't invest resources into our community, how can we look at the single mother who relapses or the homeless men on the street corner and say they don't want better? Have we even shown them better? So I stand before you today, not as an inmate or as a hopeless drug addict, but as living proof that with community support, transformation is possible. And today, I dedicate my career to helping others rebuild their lives after any life struggle. Because when I came home, what was different was not only me, but my community, the people around me. The more I allowed myself to be seen, the more I was accepted and uplifted. That is the power of community. I now have people in my life who support me and accept me, flaws and all, and who straighten my crown when it's crooked, instead of shaming me for it. And for once, I was not defined by my past, but embraced for who I was becoming. That is community, not just where we live, but it's the people around you who see you when you can't see yourself. Those who step in when you're breaking and step back to let others rise. It's not always perfect, but when it's rooted in love and compassion, community becomes the foundation for real change. I've learned through all my pain and darkness to be the light and love, that if we want a better world, we must be the ones to create it. So if you want change, invest in people, give opportunities to those who are struggling. Because people don't just need second chances, They need us. They need community. So please, don't just listen to my story. Do something. Mentor someone. Support your local community programs. And give that second chance when it's in your power. Because if we want a better tomorrow, we must be the ones to build it together. Thank you.